that tells us they weren't interested in being allies. They just wanted to try to get jobs and to take jobs from women. Listen to this clip and watch this clip. It's clip number 2. This is Cullen White, the Chief Impact Officer of the conference organizers. Clip 2, go.
This is supposed to be a joyous event that centers around you. Yesterday it became clear that there are far greater number of cisgender men attending than we anticipated. Simply put, some of you lied about their identity privacy. And as evidence of stacks and stacks of resumes you're passing out, you did so because you thought that you could come here and take space to try to get a job.
You've just come here to take space to get a job. And they were immobilized because what are they gonna do? The dude shows up at the women's event and says, yeah, I'm non-binary. That's my registration. Johnny Johnson. Me too, yeah, my name is Butch Franklin. Are you a woman? Yes, non-binary. What are you here for? I want Microsoft. I want to give and so the thing that's again, progressivism inevitably leads to inconsistent positioning. The very same people that would tell you, yes, trans women are women, let them compete in sports, are now complaining because you had dudes who heard about this conference. They know you have lots of opportunities for FaceTime with employers that you never would have normally. So they come to the conference with resumes in hand, trying to get jobs. It's just interesting how in the moment they're like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? There's a bunch of men here. We know they're not women, but can we really say they're not women? So you heard what you heard. To the phone lines we go, as promised. We'll start in Tennessee with Ron. Ron, thank you for calling the Hamilton Corner. Welcome to the program.
All right, thank you. I just wanted to say that I identify myself as independent and my personal pronouns are Kenneth. So glad you Ron. I'm so proud of my brother that knows that book. I want to send him one of his staffers. Well, maybe I'm not sending him, but I've been a staffer. I've been developing the P card. Then they have like 5 staffers or 7 staffers. I know they have to go out and work with this. I just want to bless the heck out of them for getting that guy out.
Okay, Ron, thank you for your call and your comments. I don't know exactly what Ron said at the top of his remarks, but Ron was emphatic. Ron was emphatic. Let's go now to Texas, where Iris is on the line. Iris, thank you for calling the Hamilton Corner. Welcome to the program.
So I'm so glad that I have the privilege of being on, and I agree with them with our last call 100%. But my question is, who do you think would be your choice for the next Speaker of the House? I was a little bit concerned about some of these that started out to be real conservative and now have gotten real squishy, and I think you know who I'm talking about, right?
I think I do, Iris. Thank you for your call and your question. I know Jim Jordan has put his name out there. I have supported Jim Jordan in the past, but I would like to see Thomas Massie. I would like to see Thomas Massie. Now, I don't think he would put his name out there for it, but I would like to see Thomas Massie as Speaker of the House, and I'm not confident that he would gain the support to get the necessary votes, but I think Thomas Massie would do a great job as Speaker of the House. So that's why I think immediately, if you gave me 5 more minutes, I can come up with a few other names. Thomas Massie comes to mind immediately in response to your question. Next, we'll go to Iowa, to where Marty is on the line. Not Marty from the party in the screening room, but now we're hollering at Marty in Iowa. Marty, thank you for calling the Hamilton Corner. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Hamilton, and thank you so much for everything that you do. So I don't have to watch media. I can listen for an hour with you and the whole AFR network and find out what's going on without having to listen to all the garbage. But I wanted to know what happened to our great friend Bishop Jackson, which months ago I said that would be Trump's perfect ticket. Trump Jackson And we would be in great shape as Americans for the next 12 years.
Yeah, that's a great question, Marty. Thank you for that question. I know why they've excluded him from the debates thus far. They're arguing that he has not met the individual donor, individual donor quantity number to meet the debate, nor the dollar amount. The RNC changed their criteria. It used to be one or the other up until this election cycle, where they changed it now to where it has to be both. You have to have a certain number of individual donors in quantity, and you have to have a certain amount of money raised in order to meet the debate stage. And I don't think that's the best way to do so, but I do agree that you have to have some criteria to determine, because you can't have like 35 people on stage for a debate. But I do think there should be a way. They should seek to include more voices than exclude voices at the earliest stages of the debate. And so the best thing to do is to just talk to your friends and supporters and family members to get the word out about Bishop Jackson's candidacy. He's still running for president. He's still running to be a part of the GOP, to be the nominee for the GOP presidency, and the presidential candidate for the GOP. And so share what you know about him. I think Bishop Jackson would do a phenomenal job. But it's just not enough people who know about him on the national stage. So that's where things lie. You have that primary debate criteria established by the RNC that has excluded him. They kept Larry Elder has not participated in any debates for the same reason. So you could have one donor who gives $1 billion to your campaign, and that would not be enough to make it onto the debate stage, because you have to have a certain quantity in addition to the dollar amount total in order to make it onto the debate stage. I know we have a couple people holding. We'll try to, if you will call us back tomorrow, we will get you to the front of the line. You have some, I believe it looks like we have some good calls. We just ran out of time before we ran out of show. Thank you all for tuning into the program. Without you, listeners and viewers, there would be no Hamilton Corner program. So just so you can make sure Marty can stay up to date with what's going on in Iowa, keep the Hamilton Corner rolling. Y'all have a great evening.
The views and opinions expressed in this broadcast may not necessarily reflect those of the American Family Association or American Family Radio.
90.5 KTXG, Greenville, Dallas.
Fed up with the trash our children are exposed to, such as TV shows, movies, and music?
I've had it up to here.
Absolutely. It breaks my heart. 1 Million Moms is a community of moms who are successfully standing against